Good morning and welcome to Dubai. It is so good to be back here. The last time I was here, slightly different circumstances. I did fly my own car out to this wonderful country to experience the place for an entire month. I'm only out here for 2 weeks this time, hence not bringing the car, but there's plenty of opportunities to check out the car culture here. We're also out here during the Formula One, so we're going to be heading over to Abu Dhabi while we're out here. So we've got track days, we've got supercar meets, we've got car launches, we've got all sorts of things happening over the next few weeks. And this time, I actually have my own apartment in one of the most incredible locations. Please stay on for around about the middle of this video because I'm going to give you an apartment tour which has, the best view of Dubai. Oh, there's the Burj. I'm not going to give away too much of that just yet because I want to put some effort into that, and I'll introduce you to the apartment shortly. But right now I'm actually running a little bit late. I've got a meeting with a man from Koenigsegg at a very, very special car dealership. Let's hit it.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. That's right. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. That's right. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record. Been a little too nice for y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it on record.
Now, one of the coolest things about staying at the Maison Royale is that I've got access to a car and wonderful driver 24 hours of the day. Now, in true Dubai style, this isn't just any car. I've got access to a Mercedes G63. It's really awesome service.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you.
And welcome to Alain Class Motors. Now, I've been to Dubai so many times, this is the first time that I've ever been here. No doubt if you guys are die-hard petrol heads, you've probably seen their content online, particularly on Instagram. They are famous for having, just at all times, the world's greatest supercars and evidently hypercars in their showroom. So before my meeting, I'm going to go check out some of these cars, obviously share them with you guys, and then we're going to get on the road to a very special event which is taking place this afternoon. So here we are, Alain Class Motors. I mean, I've been to some showrooms, but it's the caliber of everything that they've got in here. Nothing in here is normal. It's all unbelievably special. Now let's just start from the back. What we have here, casual LaFerrari sitting on this turntable. Interestingly, I'm always surprised at things like this. Now I know this might not seem the most exciting car in the showroom, but Portofinos in the UK actually haven't hit yet. I don't think customer cars have hit the road. We've got dealership demos, but I'm not sure if any customer Portofinos have hit yet. And yet here we are in Dubai, and there's already one for sale on the open market. It's amazing how fast things move here. And when I was referring to everything in here not being normal, seemingly a 911 Turbo S, but this is the exclusive series cars. They only made 500 of these worldwide. Now the power on these was upgraded to just shy of 600 horsepower. That's actually 599 brake horsepower. The paint on this car is exclusive to this car, so much so that even if you wanted to have a car from Porsche painted in a paint to sample color, they will not give you this exact color because it's exclusive to the Turbo S exclusive series. It's indicated on the back of the car on one of the many upgraded carbon panels, including the wing, this central air intake, and also as part of the livery of this car there is exposed carbon stripe, which is actually part of the bonnet and the bodywork itself. So the bonnet on this is carbon and the roof is carbon, and this stripe flows. It's actually exposed from within the paint. That's not applied on it from a sticker or anything like that. This is exposed and lacquered from the actual paint job itself, and it runs over the top of the car. I mean, that's such a gorgeous feature. Look at that, it's amazing. And this was actually the car that Porsche introduced their all carbon fiber wheels on. Now annoyingly, this car doesn't seem to have those wheels. It's such a shame. But they look exactly like that, with the matching exclusive paint pinstriping on the shape of the alloy. But the whole wheel, on the optional wheels, is constructed from carbon fibre. It's such a shame that this doesn't have them, because they look incredible. And that was one of the unique features of this car, was the introduction of an all carbon fibre wheel. It's very, very cool. And then casually next to it is a Singer Porsche. Now, I'm not sure if you guys watch my content from Dubai in January. I actually joined the owner of this car on a track day at Yas Marina, so pretty funny to see it for sale here. Anyone who's interested in a Singer in the Middle East, check out LN Class. They have a gorgeous one for sale. And then while we're in this Porsche triangle, my all-time favorite Porsche, the Carrera GT, in my all-time favorite colorway. It's black with the chestnut interior. My heart actually begins to beat faster when I'm around this thing. One day, guys, one day. You know, when I bought the TDF this year, this was a very close contender. It was the TDF or a Carrera GT. Every time I see one, I'm like, should I have gone for a Carrera GT? I mean, the TDF for me is absolutely everything. It pulls on every string on my heart. It's the engine, it's the story of this car. I'm convinced we're never going to see anything like it again. When I was doing some research into it, when I was really considering buying one, just before I ended up buying the TDF. So the more commonly known story about the engine in the Carrera GT is that it was developed for Porsche's LMP1 Le Mans car, which is in part true, but it started its very, very early life as a Formula One engine. There was a Formula One team called Footwork back in the day, which commissioned Porsche to develop an F1 engine for them. The following year, Footwork Formula One team never came back to Formula One, and so the engine was shelved until Porsche brought it off the shelf and then began developing it as an LMP1 engine. So get this, you've got a F1 derived, LMP1 developed, naturally aspirated Porsche V10, which never made it to a Le Mans car, and Porsche thought, I know, let's stick it in a road car. Like I said, we're never going to see anything quite like this again, and that for me, it's the story and the DNA of the car which appeals to me as much as the actual drivability of it. Very, very special. One day. And the list goes on and on and on. I mean, here we have a Mansory Veyron. These are niche to say the least. I mean, these guys do the craziest carbon weave. Look at it. They even go to the extent of extending it on top of the engine covers in the engine bay. And this is what makes LN Class so special. We have the Holy Trinity in multiple forms lined up right here. I mean, another 918 here, P1, back to the 918 and the LaFerrari with classic counterparts next to it. I mean, it really is a very special place, and I'm only in just a small section of this place. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Now, unfortunately, I'm not able to take the cover off that, but that is a Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. Yeah, these guys do it different. Bye-bye, favorite car. Okay, so that is it for my time at LN Class. It's short but incredibly sweet, but today is about a bigger event. I am heading to the Bulgari Hotel to catch up with none other than W Motors. Now, I'm not sure if you watched my video earlier this year, but I had the honor of the first drive of the new Fenir. Today, we're not only going to see that car, but lots more very cool hypercars. Let's hit it. We are back. I have stayed in some hotel rooms in some amazing locations around the world, but never in all of the places I've stayed have I had a view like that. That is the best view of the world's tallest building I think I have ever seen. the Burj Khalifa right outside my door. It's unbelievable. And at night time, which I shall share with you in future content, down there is the iconic fountain display of downtown Dubai, which is a miracle in itself to witness. Dubai Mall over there, the skyline of Dubai and the ocean. So not only do I have one of the most amazing city views, I also have a sea view combined together. Only in Dubai. Anyway, welcome to the terrace. This is the terrace of my beautiful apartment, and I'm going to be spending some time out here, hopefully have some friends over, have some food and enjoy this view. I arrived here just in time to see the sunset yesterday, and at night time, for me, this is when this place really comes alive. I'll share that with you this evening. But yeah, this is us. Now, it's actually a big space this. Look, we've got plenty of room for furniture. I'm going to take you over the other side here and spin you around. So this is me for the next few weeks. Unbelievable. Of course, I'm not living outside. There is an apartment in here too. And check it out. We are well furnished. Now, how I landed myself here is that the last time I was in Dubai, I got friends with one of the guys that runs Damac. So Damac are incredible property and hotel developers out here in Dubai. We both got on incredibly well, both petrol heads. Ali, who's hooked me up with this place, has a beautiful McLaren 720S, which he was very kind to lend me the last time I was here. We just got on really well. He said, look, the next time you're here, give me a call and we'll put you up in a nice place. Nice place? Ali, mate. Just blown nice place out of the water. Thank you so much for this incredible location. Seriously, if you guys want to come down and stay in Dubai and experience the best view in town, this place. Stay in the Damac Maison Royale. That's where I'm staying right now, and that's how you get that view and really convenient access to the rest of Dubai. I mean, you've seen where we are. It doesn't get much more central, doesn't get a better view, that's for sure. Anyway, I'll put a link to that info below. I've stayed in a lot of places in Dubai. So far, this is my favorite. But on to the apartment tour. So it's actually a serviced apartment, which means you can go out and get food if you want to, but they have an incredible kitchen downstairs, which if you can dream it up, they generally seem to have it in. And this is where I'm at. So lounge, wonderful TV setup, and the kitchen area. Now what was really beautiful when we arrived, I have had a few nibbles at it, but yes, they prepared us this wonderful fresh fruit platter that was waiting for us in the fridge. As you can see, I've had a few chunks of pineapple earlier on. Yeah, and it's constantly stocked with wonderful drinks ready to rock. We got coffee machine. You can cater for yourself, as I mentioned, as you wish, while looking over that incredible view. I still have to double take. Look, just behind the curtains. Look, that's the Burj Khalifa. Just behind, from the kitchen, look. Incredible. And through here, we have two bathrooms. We have this larger area here, conveniently dark. One bathroom there. Wonderful granite ensuite. Also has an incredibly cool view. Master bed, and then we overlook the other side of Dubai. I mean, look, even look all the way there in the horizon. More skyscrapers being built. What an amazing place. So, I've got a little while to kill before the event with W Motors. Gonna edit so I can share this video with you guys, and then we're heading into town to the Bulgari Hotel for a very special event. Okay, we finally made it. This is the first event of my time in Dubai, the W Motors Cars and Legends event. We've met here at the Bulgari Hotel. This is a brand new complex. It's absolutely stunning. They've created their own wonderful harbour here. And basically, they've gathered, just on time, some of the most wonderful supercars in town. Bugatti and Azzurro Dino's Azzurro Dino LaFerrari. Let's check out some cars. Okay, first of all, as a spot of context, look at the backdrop to our supercar meet. This is where we're beginning. The idea is that we're going to be taking these supercars, driving through a little bit of downtown Dubai, and ultimately ending up in the new W Motors showroom. Now, I took a look at that last year. Can't wait to see the finished article now. Let's have a look around at some cars. So this Aventador Rose has just turned up. Azzurro Dino, or Abdul, as you guys may know him from previous content, has brought down his Azzurro Dino painted LaFerrari. Now, he believes, and I'm sure it's right, that this is the only Azzurro Dino painted from factory LaFerrari in the world. And the detail on it is so cool. Look at this yellow pinstriping down the nose. It looks incredible. I'm not sure if the camera's doing this thing justice, but believe me, it's so nice to see a LaFerrari in a bright colour other than red. Look at it. I love with the LaF that you can see all of the wiring and piping from the hybrid unit. Satin blue Aventador Roadster with a really contrasting iridescent red interior. That looks cool. What I do love about the Middle East is that they are not spec shy. They really go to town when it comes to making bright and beautiful cars. We've got a McLaren 650S Spider. This car always reminds me of Schmidt. A V12 Vantage, manual no less. I'm pretty confident that these things are certainly going to hold their values pretty strong, and in the future, no doubt go up. Let's face it, naturally aspirated V12s are a dime breed as it is, but with a manual, very cool car. Mercedes SLS, and here we have not one, but two W Motors cars. We've got the Lykan and the Veneer. This I had the honour of driving this exact car around the sunny, leafy roads of Surrey back in August, and to see it all the way over here, it just fits in to this environment, doesn't it? Look at the styling on it, it's so abstract. I love how crazy it is. So we're going to be joining this in a convoy over to the W Motors showroom shortly, and to finish off this carbon-bodied Veyron Vitesse. Wow, look at the chrome polish finish on that. These things, you know, it's not until you get up close with them you really appreciate the craftsmanship and detail. Nobody does it quite like Bugatti. So we're in the Lykan.
Yes.
With Benoit from W Motors. So I've never been in the Lykan, man. I've driven the Veneer.
Yeah.
We took this car to the top of Jebel Jays.
Indeed.
But I never got to go.
Yeah.
No. And
who won the race?
Because Ali won the race.
Yeah, that's right.
Is this the car that jumped through the skyscrapers?
Yeah.
This is the Fast and Furious car.
That's the Fast and Furious car.
This is cool. We're in the Fast and Furious Lykan.
With the hologram and...
With the holograms. It's hard to film, but this is like not actually there. Like my finger goes. Look, my hand is so far in there. It's crazy. It's amazing.
You can see it.
That's amazing how that works. Wow. It's really hard to capture on film because of that screen is not there. It's like floating. It's an amazing
unique
thing.
experience.
Very unique. Right, man. So we're joining the convoy. I believe the Rolls Royce is leading the way, and we're gonna be and we'll be following the Veneer. Let's do it. All right, we're being followed by the Azzurro Dino LaFerrari. This is the craziest thing. We are in a Lykan next to a LaFerrari. We've got the Veneer up front, and this is the Fast and Furious car, which makes it even more crazy. And when the sun goes down in Dubai, just this city for me comes alive at night. I love it.
Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball.
Man, look how good this picture is. Look at that picture. Oh man, Dubai in the background with a LaFerrari and a Veneer. What is going on? Day one in Dubai did not disappoint. W Motors showroom.
So Alfredo will share with us today some really inspiring stories on what happened behind the scenes when they worked on creating the SLR, on creating the Maybach, and on creating some of the most incredible cars of this century.
So, remember when I was talking about the Fast and Furious car? Well, this is the actual car that ended up getting smashed through various skyscrapers. Obviously a good chunk of it was CGI, but hence all of the smashedness. Look at the inside, like it's complete, it's just trashed inside. But this is the car. So it's very, very cool to see part of this brand's significant history in here. Anyway, it's about time that I call it a night. Despite the music, party's over. Man, I could really get used to the various modes of awesome transport that ferry me back to my various locations. Look at this. Thank you, sir. You'll have to forgive the blueness of my hand. The backlighting on my balcony is blue. And no doubt, oh yes, look! And my blue face. You'll have to forgive that too. Not sure if that'll make much difference. No, now I'm just a silhouette. And that view, let's face it, is way prettier than my face. Anyway, forgive the smurfness. That is my first day in Dubai. I mean, as far as first days go, starting with a view like that, finishing with a view like that, and everything in between. Oh, this place is ridiculous. You know, I seriously contemplate spending a lot more time here. Anyway, I'm going to try my best to do back-to-back content. Tomorrow, we are hitting Dubai Autodrome for a very cool track day in the morning. And then, yeah, lots of other epicness to unfold. And then we have the Formula 1 weekend. And then we're here for another week after that. And there's lots of good stuff happening. So, before you get all smurfed out, as always, thanks for watching. And I shall see you next time. Ciao.